Bonsoir, 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 bonsoir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Mia Delin. If tonight is your first time you are about to assist me, I want to welcome you. So tonight we're going to do second conditional, okay? We're going to do second conditional. If you guys could please share the live, invite a friend, and I am doing the same thing as well. So avant que nous commencer, m'a demandé nous s'il vous plaît partager live là à soir nous pral faire deuxième conditionnel ensemble. Et m'pral expliquer comment que ou utiliser dans langue anglaise et pour qui ça ou utiliser dans langue anglaise. Remember, we did third conditional already, but tonight we're going to do second conditional. Next time we meet, we will do first conditional. All right? So, s'il vous plaît, mes amours, partagez live là pour moi. Lagez live là dans yon groupe. Invitez yon amis, invitez yon famille. Let everybody know that we are on for tonight. So, tonight we are doing third conditional. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. My day was fantastic. So, partagez live là, à soir. Nous pral faire deuxième conditionnel. OK? Nous pral faire deuxième conditionnel. Meanwhile, if you guys want to take notes, I'm giving you some time so you can grab a pen or a pencil so you can take notes, all right? Bear with me. Partagez live là. Fais-moi sentir que nous là. Partagez live là. Partagez. M'dareme nous ouais nous là ensemble avec. Partagez live là avant que nous commencer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my camera around so I can show you guys, okay? All right. Okay. Hold on one second. Right here. Here we go. Second conditional. Okay? Deuxième conditionnel. Okay? Now, keep in mind, we have structure, qui veut dire structure, usage, comment que on utilise, examples, exemple. Okay? When they are talking about structure, ça veut dire que l'on utiliser deuxième conditionnel, you're gonna use the word if. If veut dire si. Okay? Si m'dou if I were you, ça veut dire si m'te ou même. Yo dit le wap utiliser deuxième conditionnel, structure que wap utiliser, hein, la if plus past simple, okay? Ça veut dire que wap utiliser passé simple, if I were, if you were, okay? Plus present conditional. Qui ça present conditional là? Léo du would, okay? Would ta ou bien wouldn't pas ta. Plus the verb bare form. Léo du verb là bare form là ou pas besoin mettre ing la donne. You understand? Ou mettre verb là jan lié ya. All right? Let's take a look at that. Ou utilize li for imaginary situation in the present or future. Yo utilise deuxième conditionnel pour situation que vous imaginez dans présent ou bien dans futur là. OK? Par exemple, ma bon un exemple créole. Si m'te là ou pas tap malade. Si m'te là ou pas tap malade. Ça veut dire que ou malade dans présent. OK? Now, moi dou si m'te là, moi imaginer the imaginary situation. C'est ça m'a imaginer. Là m'dou si m'te là. Est-ce que m'la non moi pas là. Si m'te là ou pas tap malade ou malade kounya. OK? Pour qui sont malades, c'est parce que moi pas là. OK? Now, example, yo boy exemple là. If I won $1 million, I would buy a new car. Remember, yo dou ap utilize la avec if, past simple. If I won, verb lan se win. Nan présent, nan passé ou di won. If I won $1 million, si mte gen $1,000,000, I would buy, okay? Yo do present conditional. Ap utilize would ou bien wouldn't. Lo di wouldn't nan, se nan negatif lan, okay? Sou pa vle fè kontraksyon, wap di would not. Alright? If I won $1 million, I would buy a new car. Sa vle di ke, si mte gen $1,000,000, mta pa achete yon nouveau machine, okay? Second, if I were you, si mte ou mem, I would quit smoking. Mwen tap suspend fume. Ok, wap fume kounya, mwen imagine, si mte ou, si mte nan plas ou, if I were you, I would quit smoking. Next example. If I were the president, si mte president, I would lower taxes. Sa vle di ke m tap desen tax. If I were the president, I would lower taxes. Next. They would stay longer if they had more time. Meaning that, yo ta prete plus long si yo te gen plus temps, okay? They would stay longer if they had more time. Next, if I won $1 million, I could stop working, okay? Now, men sometimes men nou kompran. L'on di I would avec I could, c'est deux bagay différents, okay? I would moins ta, I could moins ka, okay? If I won $1 million, si mte gen $1,000,000, I could stop working. Moins ka, suspend travail. If I had more free time, si mte gen plus temps, toujours, free time vle di ke lor gen temps pou relax ou, okay? Temps pou enjoy you, okay? If I had more time, I could travel around the world, okay? Si mte gen plus temps, okay? Mwen tap voyager partout le monde. Around the world. Alright? So remember, second conditional, ou utiliser if plus sujet, if I, men sujet, I, if they, si yo, okay? Plus the verb in the past simple, verb lan si pose nan passé simple, if I won, if I were, if they would, ou kompren? And then, present conditional, which is would, okay? Si en nan negatif lan, map di wouldn't, plus the bare form of the verb. Sa vle di ke ou mette li simple. Alright? Alright. Turn the camera back to me. So, this is what we're gonna do. Mpral moutre nou on lot flyers. Nou pral deside ki es la de yo, ki vre repons lan, okay? Remember, we're doing second conditional, alright? Alright, here we go. Number 1. Click on the correct form of the verbs. Alright? Number 1. If I would have, I go with you. Ki es nan de sa yo ki vre repons lan? If I would have, I go with you. Ou bien que, if I had money, I'd go with you. If I would have money, I'd go with you. Ou bien, if I had money, I'd go with you. So, ma fè premier ensemble avò. Okay? The answer is, if I had money. Ou pa jam di if I would have money. Li pa bon. Okay? If I had money, si mte gen l'argent, I'd go with you. Contraction. Ou liye pou mdi I would, mwen do I'd go with you. Si mte gen l'argent, mta la avò. Number 2. If you study, you do better in school, or if you studied more, you do better in school. Remember, yo do kon sa wap komanse pa if, right? Plus the subject, plus the past simple. Okay, Miss Midlin, kampe la. Li pa tap jam sa because ça c'est pas passé simple. This is present simple because li do study. Si m besoin mette nan passé simple, ma mette IED pour m do studied. So the answer is, if you studied more, sou te étudié plus, you do better in school. Ou tap fait plus bien l'école. Number 3. I wouldn't do that if I am you. Ou bien I wouldn't do that if I were you. Okay? Now the answer is, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Li patap jam if I am you. Because remember, moi te di nou konsa ke ou pa ka di if I am. Moi di if I were. Okay? I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mpata fè sa si mte ou. Life would be different if we didn't have telephones, or life would be different if we wouldn't have telephones. So the answer is, life would be different if we didn't have telephones. Ça veut dire que la vie en tap différent si nous pas genyen téléphone. Number 5. If John would be less angry, people would like him more. Or if John would were less angry, people would like him more. If John were less angry, si John te fâché moins, people would like him more. Moun tap remel plus. Number 6. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you, or I wasn't so sure if I were you. The answer is, I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. M'pa tap sûr si m'te ou même. Number 7. If I didn't speak French better, I'd go to Paris. Or, if I didn't spoke French better, I'd go to Paris. Okay? La, chaque règle gen yon exception. Ou pa tap jam di if I didn't spoke. Wap di if I didn't speak. Okay? Si m pat pale français plus bien, better vle di plus bien. Okay? I'd go to Paris, m tap la Paris. We could visit you more often if you didn't live so far away. Or, we could visit you more often if you wouldn't live so far away. The answer is, we could visit you more often if you didn't live so far away. Ça veut dire que nous te ka visito plus souvent si ou pas traité loin. Okay? 9. If Dad ate less meat, he'd be much healthier. Or, if Dad was eating less meat, he'd be more healthier. Okay, Leo do he'd, ça veut dire he would. Okay, contraction. H-E apostrophe D meaning he would. Alright? If Dad ate less meat, si papa mte manje moins viande, he'd be much healthier. Okay? Li tap plus bon santé. Healthy. Bon santé, healthier. Plus bon santé. Okay? Plus bonne santé. Number 10. I'd see a doctor about that headache if I were you. Ça veut dire que m'ta un docteur de tête fait mal ça si m'te ou même. Ou pas tap jam di I could see a doctor. Okay? I apostrophe di vle di I would see. Mwen ta wè yon docteur de tête fait mal ça si m'te ou même. Number 11. That team won more often if they train harder. Or, that team would win more often if they train better. The answer is, that team would win more often if they train harder. Ça veut dire que équipe ça tap gagné plus souvent si yo te entraîné plus dur. Number 12. She make more money if she hired an assistant, or she would make more money if she hired an assistant. Hired an, ou mba separe yo, mba di if she hired an, no. If she hired an assistant. She would make, fiyan ta fait plus l'argent, she would make more money if she hired an assistant. Si li te pran yon assistant. 13. You could get a good job if you tried harder. Or, you can get a good job if you try harder. You could get a good job if you try harder. Ou ka gen yon bon travail si ou essaye plus dur. 14. I'd make us a big dinner if I knew how to cook. Or, I'd make us a big dinner if I would know how to cook. The answer is, I'd make us a big dinner if I knew how to cook. Mwen ta fè yon gros dîner pou nou si mte konnen koman pou m'fè manger. 16. We would have more space if we lived in the country, or we would have more space if we would live in the country. The answer is, we would have more space if we lived in the country. Ça veut dire que nous tap gen plus espace si nous te rete en dehors. Là ou do in the country, yo pa parlon dans pays, non, ya parlon en dehors. Okay? Si vous parlez native speaker, you do, where do you live? Do you live in the countryside or do you live in the city? City vle di capital lan. Tant kou sou rete Port-au-Prince, you live in the city. Sou rete Jacmel, ou bien rete au Cap, ou bien rete Jérémy, you live in the countryside. Ça vle di ou rete en dehors. 17. I'd come along with you if I didn't have to work today. Or, I'd come along with you if I don't have to work today. So the answer is, I'd come along with you if I didn't have to work today. Ça veut dire que m'tap vini ensemble avò, oui, si m'pat gen pou m'travay jodi. Number 18. Mom would lend you the car if you didn't ask, or Mom would lend you the car if you didn't ask her nicely. The answer is, Mom would lend you the car if you didn't ask. Okay? If you didn't ask her nicely. Okay? Wè ak sa, ou pa bezwen metel. Pou ki sa mba bezwen metel, Miss Medlin? Paske ou di kon sa ke, yo di kon sa ou suppose aplike verb lan, nan pase simple. The reason why ou pa bezwen utilize sa is because sa deja di si ou pat. If you didn't, okay? Sa deja nan pase pou tèt pal. So there's no reason pou utilize sa avec ed, okay? Wap di if you didn't ask. Ou pap jam di if you didn't ask. Alright? Okay. Now, se menm jantou. Mge dwa di, if I were you, I would listen to the teacher. If I were you, I would listen to the teacher. Meaning that, si mte ou men, mwen tap tande professeur lan. Ou bien mka di, I would listen to the teacher if I were you. Mwen tap tande professeur lan, si mte ou men. Okay? If I were you, I would leave it alone. Si mte ou men, mwen tap kite lan repo. Ou bien mka dou, I would leave it alone if I were you. Mwen tap kite lan repo si mte ou men. If I were in your shoe, I would give him a call. If I were in your shoe, wè lo ap di l verbal, lo ap li l de bagay diferent. Si ma pli l map dou, if I were in your shoe, but le map di l verbalman, mwen dou, if I were in your shoe, if I were in If I were in, moi faire tout fond seul mot. C'est qu'on s'arrange accent. Mais soit dit, if I were in your shoe, no. If I were in your shoe, I would leave it alone. Si m'te nan place ou, moi tap kite l'en repos. If I were in your shoe, I would give her a call. Si m'te nan place ou, moi tap bay fi on call. Okay? Now, m'de gen wadi, if I were in her shoe, I would call my mother. Si m'te nan place mamzel, moi tap prele mamam. Okay? Now remember, second conditional, you use if plus the subject plus past simple plus conditional. Là, on dit conditional, là, ça veut dire would ta ou bien wouldn't pata plus the verb in bare form. Là, on dit verb là non bare form non ou quitter le simple. Okay? That's what they talking about. All right? Now, comment ou utiliser second conditional? Ou utiliser second conditional dans imaginary situation, dans présent simple ou bien dans futur. Si m'dou kon sa que if I were in your shoe, I would leave it alone. OK? Ça veut dire que m'a imaginer si m'te dans place ou, OK? Moi tap kite l'en repos. All right? I want to take this time to thank each and all of you guys for watching. If tonight is your first time watching me, I want to welcome you. If that's your second or third time, welcome again. My name is Mia Delin. We meet every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you have not subscribed with me on YouTube, after this live, go to YouTube, type Apprendre Anglais avec Miss Mia Delin. That's how you be able to subscribe with me. Si à soi c'était première fois ensemble avec moi, m'abdou merci et m'abdou bienvenue. Si c'était deuxième ou troisième fois, bienvenue encore. Non, moi c'est Miss Miedeline. Nous rencontrons chaque lundi, mercredi et vendredi. Ou même qui pourquoi abonner ensemble avec moi après live là, allez sur YouTube, tapez Apprendre Anglais avec Miss Miedeline. C'est là où vous pouvez abonner ensemble avec moi. Que bon Dieu m'en bénisse, que bon Dieu m'en guide. Que bon Dieu m'en fait ou ensemble avec ou même qui t'a aimé acheter livre ou a joindre 3 livres, contactez-moi 772 777 0091 ou bien 617 419 53 81 ou même qui pas qu'à passer test citizenship américain ou t'a aimé un citoyen américain, relève moins qu'à aider ou même qui t'a remis un monde fil TPS pour ou bien ou t'a remis un monde fil papier travail pour oui nous fait ça tout ou qu'à contacter nous sous même numéro ou même qui gen problème ban ou gen problème endurance nous gen Kadejak qui disponible. Kadejak c'est un produit qui vraiment efficace et toute bagaille qui la donne c'est bagaille naturel ou même qui t'a remis gérer sexe ou casser ventre ou ta reme vente ou descend plate tant ou tichou, yes, contactez-nous. Nous gen machine vente là ensemble avec crème nan qui disponible. Relem 772 777 0091 ou bien 617 419 53 81 ou même qui t'a besoin pour classe CNA ou vivre Floride, nous gen classe CNA pour nous gen classe HHA. Nous avons classe phlebotomie, nous avons classe LPN, nous avons classe medical assistant, ok? Now, pour même qui pas contre tout bagay sa yo, HHA travaille dans maison ensemble avec mon âge. CNA travaille dans nursing home ou bien dans l'hôpital ou bien dans agency. So, CNA li même là li travaille en bas yon infirmière qui c'est yon RN ou bien yon LPN, ok? Medical assistant là, li travaille dans clinique ou bien yon centre. Li assistant médical, li assisté soit infirmière là, li assisté docteur là et ça fait le medical assistant ou assisté avec bagay médical. All right? Phlebotomie c'est sans que ou prend. OK? Ou ka travaille ensemble avec une agence ou bien que ou ka travaille dans un laboratoire. All right? Qui ça encore? LPN non c'est une infirmière que lié. But remember, gen RN, gen LPN. LPN nan classe li an, c'est 10 mois jusqu'à 1 an. LPN travaille en bas yon RN. LPN c'est pas toute décision yo ka fait. Par exemple, si yon moun mouri, son hospice nurse ou yon LPN pas ka prononcer mort. C'est yon RN qui ka fait ça. Qui ça encore? C'est pas tout médicament LPN ka bay. OK? Catheter, c'est pas tout côté qui accepte un LPN met un catheter pour un moun, OK? So tout bagay yo c'est step by step. Ou même qui t'a remen prend yon nan classe yo, yes, pendant summertime là, prends un bagay, pas dit que 10 mois. 10 mois is just around the corner. So before you know it, 2024 met pied, by the time nan lesa wap gen te graduate, OK? So ou même qui t'a remen prend yon nan bagay sa yo, ou ka contacter 772 777 0091 ou bien 617 419 53 81. Ou même qui sont chauffeurs Uber, Lyft, ou gen yon barbershop, ou bien que ou gen business beauté, ou même qui gen business de yo, business ou enregistré gen yon grant de yo, ou ta remen nou fil pour grant lan pour, ou ka contacter nous. Grant c'est yon l'argent que yon bay ou pas besoin buy back. Gon différence qui gen entre grant et loan. I'm talking about a grant, meaning that you do not have to return anything. Ou pas besoin buy aucun l'argent back, OK? Si ça intéresse ou a besoin pour gon identification, ou a besoin pour gon bank statement that is recent, ou a besoin pour gen your name, your address, phone number, email, things like that. That's pretty much it. Ou a besoin pour gen EIN number ou ka contacter nous 772 777 0091 ou bien 617 419 53 81. Ou même qui t'a remen prend cours anglais ensemble avec, OK? Now, jodi an, li nan spécial seulement pour jodi an pour $150. Ou ta remen essayer cours anglais privé là, li privé ça veut dire que public n'a pas accès ensemble avec. And keep in mind, c'est pas tout bagay que moi fait public. Pi fort bagay ou supposé connaît, moi fait li privé, moi pas fait le public. Ou ka contacter 772 777 0091 pour qu'à participer dans spécial là qui c'est $150 seulement pour jodi. Demain si Dieu veut c'est un l'autre jour li pa la donne. Guys, please partagez live là pour moi. Partagez li partout, partagez la zami ou, partagez la famille ou, la live là sur yon groupe. Ou même qui kan yon moun qui fait vin dans pays qui t'a remen prend cours anglais ensemble avec nous, bay au téléphone nous, OK? Fais live le marché pour nous. Thank you guys so much for participating with us. I'll see you guys this Wednesday. Stay positive. Have a blessed night. Once again, the numbers are 772-777-0091 or 617-419-5381. Again, 772-777-0091 ou bien 617-419-5381. Stay blessed.